Everywhere, freaks and herrings, dykes and ferries, tell me where it's empty. Tax the rich, feed the poor, till there are no rich no more.
turn it on. I got you.
Welcome everyone to the Game 7 Esports Winter Open 1. I'm Spooty FC, you're joining us here for double elimination action. $100 up for grabs, and match 1 just a few moments away. Tranana Z takes on Basement in our matchup here. This is part of the upper semifinals. Big moments, I must say, for a lot of these players, and a big moment for a lot of these teams. A big bracket. The upper bracket, the final best of 3 portion as well, before you go to those winner finals, if you can escape it and thrive, as we're going to hopefully get things up and running in probably just a moment here with our first match. Good apologies for that delay, everybody. We had some issues with getting everybody in the lobby on time, but fortunately the issues seem to have been resolved. As let's take a look at what our bracket has in store for us here in just a moment. Yeah, here's what our upper bracket is looking like right now. Again, Tranana Z taking on Basement in our first matchup. But I'm looking forward to this one. We've got a great match here. This is, again, a best of 3. So a big series, a big moment for both these teams, and a big moment for both these seeds. As, let's get things going here. We've been waiting long enough for both these sides. Basement's coming in this thing as the number 3 seed. Tranana Z as the number 7 seed, having just taken down the number 2 seed in ZAVE Esports. Big moment and a big chance for these teams to prove themselves. Tranana Z on the blue, it's E-Train Adams, Loca Banana, and Stills taking on Basement with Spade, Boone, and Soulless. So it's a best of 3, still very short here. This will be our first of what would be 2 best of 3s this evening. And again, with $100 up for grabs here, split 2 ways between the winners and the second place team, 70-30. You win this, you're only 1 win away from guaranteeing a part of that prize pool, as well as an advantage in that Grand Finals, which for this event is a bracket reset Grand Finals, meaning the team from the lower bracket would have to win twice to take first place. Not only is that up for grab, but so too are points for the eventual Game 7 Winter Cup, which will be only a few weeks from now. That is going to be later on, Will states later later in the stream. So for all of you who want to, compete for that, you've got 4 chances. This is open number 1. There'll be 3 more every 2 weeks after the last. So our next one is 2 weeks from now, the Tuesday 2 weeks from now. You can gather points, gather prize money, and get yourself, again, a potential spot in that Winter Cup. Again, only a few weeks away here, as it will be Boone with the first flip reset. We'll get around Local Banana. Early offense for Basement, but kind of quickly cut away here. Stills not getting very far, as this Tranana Z side's already sort of surprised the people with that win last round against ZAVE Esports, a 2-1 victory. And from what it seems like, they won in a reverse sweep as well, so had to really work for that victory. Again, they more than certainly deserve their chance here against Basement. As I've been hearing from around the tournament structure that Boone's been pretty confident in this tournament. He's been talking about how good his team has been. Well, we'll see how that goes. Basement's had to wait a while, but so far it's been smooth sailing for the number 3 seed, and they're looking to keep it that way. As I play to the back wall, will be E-Train Adams, pinched with a teammate. Boone already there to clear, and in comes Spade. A chance for a shot, Loca Banana. Here's a cutting away in Basement. Not showing much on offense so far, just need to find those openings. Tranana Z holding a very firm back line. Gonna be increasingly difficult to beat them here with how far back they're sitting. But Basement's not to be perturbed. are going to keep testing things as an early challenge for Boone. We'll keep it away. Now goes Stills, who will keep this dribble going. Pinch back for E-Train Adams, who used to be the, I believe, the sub for ZAVE Esports. Now on his own roster for this event. A player who's had some moments on past streams, and is definitely someone to watch out for here, but right now, it's Local Banana in for Stills, looking for goal one. That's off the crossbar, and Boone will keep it out. Basement with 2 to go. E-Train Adams and Stills looking for the back wall. Spade won't get there in time. Basement running low on boost. Soulless won't beat E-Train. Spade gets by Stills, and Local Banana won't have this one. Off the corner, an infield pass, and Basement. Surely it is Boone with goal one. After all that shouting, after all that clamoring, something's gotta break. It will be the Tranana Z defense. Or is it Tranana's? Whatever it is, their defense won't hold down forever. Basement with the first goal of the night. And the first goal of the Game 7 Esports Winter Cup. Yeah, a tournament series that will be going on every single 2 weeks. We'll have another event for all of you, as it will be Spade challenged by 1. This one in front. Boone will have an easy time getting that one away from the net, but not out of his own half of the field just yet. Tranana Z will hold on to this as a play off the back wall. Double commit for Basement. It will be sent away as here goes E-Train. Nobody there. That's a freak play right to Basement, and they're going to look for the clear. Stills can't get another shot on, and well, Soulless will lose the boost. Boone will keep the play going from there. Soulless to chase it. He's got full tank now. Infield pass not taken. E-Train Adams clears. And Tranana Z having to sit back a little further here. They played a whole lot of time in that on their own back wall. Their defense has done a lot of good this game. Their offense hasn't been able to get things going. Infield pass. Soulless will keep it out, and for the Tranana Z side, they've had chances. Many of them too. They've definitely put Basement under a lot of supervision. They've just not been able to break them yet. And really, for Tranana Z, it's only a matter of time for them to get their next goal. But the problem is, time will not be their friend here. They're going to have to start forcing it to work in their favor. Stills gets by 2. Soulless will be there to challenge. And Tranana Z will keep the play moving. Infield pass will be cut away by Boone. Banana. Boone again. This one plays to the midfield as it's Boone who will stay with this one. It's Spade to follow. Local Banana keeps it away. Boone would have had an easy shot from that distance. He may still have one here. An infield pass cut away. Stills with the block. And Tranana Z the other way. E-Train won't have it, but he will give it to Local Banana. With Train and this one up the side. Boone to clear. Soulless to look for the net. This one will be kept away. And Basement will take game 1. A strong start for the number 3 seed, one of the higher seeded teams in this tournament. They'll need to keep this kind of play going. Only a 1-0 scoreline. A Tranana Z team proving why they have been able to make it as far as they have in this tournament. With the way this team is playing, with the way that this Tranana Z team is defending them, clearly you're going to need to put some real effort in to get those victories. Well, we'll go to game number 2 here. Will be our first match of what could be 4 or 5 matches this evening. We'll have the winners finals after this one, and apparently Kulo's just won their match. That's number 1 seed. They're already in the winners finals. They're waiting for their eventual opponents, and Tranana Z would love it to be them. They've found the net here for the first time this series, as Stills a double tap that for Spade in, and E-Train to shoot and take that shot, and he will. 7 seconds already for goal 1 for Tranana Z. And Basement now will have a bit of work to cut out for them here. Last game, they could kind of not have to worry too much about the defense. Now they're going to have to worry about the defense of Tranana Z. That's a second goal here, and 1 for Stills. I mean, it's not a great touch from Boone. That's straight to him, but that is a lackluster attempt at goal line defending from Basement. And a complete collapse here at the start of game 2. And in a series as short as this one, you can't afford too many of those. Especially with the way Tranana Z's playing, as they're going to get a 3rd goal here. Stills will more than happily take that one off of E-Train Adams. And boy, these things have completely fallen apart already for Basement. Game 3, not an impossibility here. With the way that these teams are performing, it seems more than just likely. As Stills looking to make it 4-0, E-Train will jump in. Basement will finally get a bit of time for themselves here. Haven't had any all game yet. Unfortunately, it's not going to stay with them for very long, as already Tranana Z upfield. Big clear though, it's Boone who will hit that one just a little wide. A saucy redirect that will not catch the car well enough. As Boone keeps it going, that one given right to Tranana Z and Local Banana. Spade, who doesn't get that one with full contact, and Boone will be forced to block. A full tank of boost though. Cleared away by Spade, Local Banana. Laid there by Boone, off the side. Demo on one. It's Spade looking in field. It's a double commit here for Tranana Z as it's infield. Solus trying to get the bump. Spade. Cleared away. Well, not very far. Basement still holds this one. Stills. And everybody in the corner. It's a wide open net if they can take it. Spade didn't really have an angle to shoot at there. Would have liked to see him leave that one. If there was a teammate behind him, they would have had a much better option. And much better shot at the end of that play. A great chance for Basement and one where they caught Tranana Z on a terrible rotation. It won't work for them here. It's off the back wall. Tranana Z not looking to leave out the potential of a fourth goal for themselves. Stills looking for his hat trick. This one will get blocked by Boone. Local Banana off the crossbar. And a lot falling in right now for Tranana Z. Stills just aggressive, smothering offense. Basement will have to watch themselves here as Local Banana reset to E-Train. He's going to miss that one as a bump on him will force his shot wide. And now a one-on-one the other way. Solus looking for one. The bump on Stills. Up he goes and down misses Spade. It's Boone. No chance to get the second touch. Spade can't shoot it. And Basement with their best chance of the game hit the crossbar. We'll look again. An infield pass. That one blocked away by E-Train. What a great opportunity. And one that really could have done it with a good effort on the end of it. A big chance wasted. Basement will try again. Infield pass. Doesn't catch that one cleanly, but Boone will, and he's going to leave this one. Spade, very slow, was not anticipating that he'd have to challenge that one. And we're sort of seeing the seams fall apart here for Basement. Rotationally, it seems like they don't have each other's back. It's all about timing when you are going to play this kind of rotational game. Right now, Basement just feels like they're a bit too slow to each other. Especially Spade, who seems to be a bit lost on where he's supposed to be on the field. That's really going to hurt you. Especially when you need players like Spade to jump in for shots. Tranana Z with 3 goals in the first minute. I'm more than happy just to keep this game as it is. They've done everything they need to do. And Basement just can't seem to break them. Local Banana. Spade. We'll find Solus, and here's a great opportunity! Top left! And Basement are one back. After a play like that, no doubt about that shot from Solus. Stills had nothing in the tank. A perfectly executed pass, and finally Basement finds something. After all that time they spent upfield, a goal was bound to happen eventually, but boy, it took them a while. They only have a minute left now, and they're still 2 goals behind. Train, Solus! Oh, he needed to put that one on target. Not enough on it. And another good chance for Basement wasted. Spade. Stills. Challenged anyways as Spade crashing in. Basement getting a bit desperate for something to go their way. Local Banana. Now Solus across his Spade. He'll get to this one first. Now he leaves it for Boone. He's missed it completely. And Basement will try once more. Infield pass. Boone. Double tap. Blocked by Train. Follow-up shot. Hits it wide. Solus. And it's saved again. It's E-Train Adams with 2 in a row. And the defense of Tranana Z playing as they did last game, but in an even more crucial moment. Local Banana. Slowing things down. He's still getting bumps on Solus. As now Spade will find his way past one. One to beat. Solus winning the play, but Basement will not have enough time left to win this game. We are going to a game 3 this series to see who will take on Kulo in the grand finals. We're not there just yet. In the winners finals. And what will be our first best of 5 of the evening. So our first match of the night, our first match of Game 7's Winter Cup, and it will go the distance here. Winter Cup, which, by the way, I've told you I was going to tell you. I was going to tell you when it was scheduled. It is scheduled for February 10th. So a Game 7 Cup that's going to be a couple months from now. February 10th, the expected date. Well, I can confirm it's the confirmed date. Give a reminder, these teams, anybody who makes top 8 gets points that go to their ranking to making it to the top 8. Sorry, that makes it to the top 8 teams that would be qualified into the final championship. A lot on the line here for everybody, and I mean, for teams like this, they're going to have a lot to play for, as it will be up the wall. Will be a tough block for Spade, who is facing the wrong direction. He'll get back to it in time, as up goes Spade. Local Banana. Spade again, gets by one, but it's only for Tranana Z, and they've already got a couple goals. A bump from E-Train Adams. He's been going for a couple of those to good effect, too. Basement has not been able to avoid them just yet. Oh, what a redirect! Solus! Oh, are you absolutely kidding me? What a strike! 4:21 left in Game 3. And Solus hits that. A huge redirect! And it is Basement. We'll be more than happy to start out with the game in their favor. Off the back wall. Kept up high. Local Banana now. Tranana Z looking for an answer, and Stills may be able to find it. Boone. Panic clears it away as it's next up comes Train. A conveyor belt on offense for Tranana Z. Looking for one. Big block. Follow up. This one is into the top of the goal. Tranana Z pushing inward and inward, and eventually the goals would favor them. Tie game at 1 each for a spot in the winners finals and a guaranteed top 3 placement. Train. Second touch bumped away by Boone. Here goes Solus. Local Banana. Flip reset. Stills unable to win that challenge, as it will be Boone again. E-Train won't get there fast enough. This one to the back. Stills will keep it away as Local Banana. Spade still challenging his Local Banana. And Tranana Z trying to jump in. They'll get their space eventually here, as it's Stills recognizing a bit of an open backfield here from Basement. There's still nobody in the net, but it will be kept away here as a big challenge won. And Tranana Z will have to restart from the midfield. He won't get that far either, as up goes Boone. He's been bumped out, but he will get the offense going. Nobody back. Here goes Stills to find E-Train Adams off the post and in front for Stills. And a 2-1 lead for Tranana Z, who have been surprising everyone this tournament. They may have lost game 1, but since then, they've been the ones to run the series. And they may be the ones that take this one all the way to the winners finals, and then some. Still a few minutes to go, but not a good sign if you're Basement. That time is going to tick away very quickly for them. As it will be Local Banana now. Unable to block Spade. Stills will be there in time, as it's Train. Little fake on one. Solus, without enough boost to play, will only watch as it's cut away by Stills. Here goes Train. Not on target, but we'll keep the offense going. Local Banana missed it completely, and Spade will be up for this one. Train's gotta be careful. 2 on, and he'll get the crucial block needed. But here goes Boone, off the ceiling, left to the floor, and Stills has it. Basement looking for those passes up the wall, looking for those plays in field. I like the options they have for themselves. They just need to connect on them. It's one thing to have the right idea of going for those passes, but but you gotta hit those passes eventually, or else you're really not going to find anything for yourself. As here goes Boone. This could be it! Double it in! Big goal for Basement, and an even bigger goal for Boone. 2-2, tied game. And inside the final 2 minutes, Boone not leaving anything up to chance. As Local Banana challenged by Solus. Pushed out the way as another challenge from Boone. Stills. They'll get around Spade here, but with it being a tied game, that defensive structuring out of Tranana Z will not help them anymore. They've got to find chances, and this won't be it for them. Stills barely clawing away one there. That one, he hit the flap zone inside of the net there. He was so not in a good spot. And Basement only making things worse, but a demo will open up some room. Boone, chased from behind. It's E-Train. Up for Local Banana! And it's 3-2 in favor of Tranana Z. That one, courtesy of a misplay from Solus, who just ran out of boost going up for it. Was already rushing back just to beat the attacker. A tough play not made, and Tranana Z now with a minute to go will need to hold this 1-goal advantage. Or add to it. Honestly, that second option sounds a whole lot better right now, and Train might be the one to give it to them. As he'll start the offense for Local Banana. Solus to clear. Train, pinched away. Stills now. Pushed by Boone as it's pinched away. Is that on target? Oh, it almost is. And that'll be a little awkward here, but Tranana Z holding on to that 1-goal lead, and with the offense that they have right now, things looking pretty calm for them as it's Spade. Oh, a miss! Solus! Big chance there, but it's kept away by Local Banana. Demo on 1 now, and here goes Boone. He's been the scariest player so far on the offensive side. Local Banana forced into a tough spot. Tranana Z all on low boost. Infield pass for Boone. He gets by 1. Off the back, can't get past Local Banana, and it will be, well, not kept away here. Still offense for Basement. Infield again. Shots! Kept out. Time running out now for Basement. Cleared away. Solus waiting. He'll go to Spade as it Stills next in line. And the offense will end right there. Tranana Z will take the series in Game 3. And they're off to the winners finals to take on Kulo. So Tranana Z with yet another upset this bracket. That'll help him out so much right now. A Game 3 victory, the series is theirs. And that means now after the winners finals in his $100 bracket, meaning they've guaranteed now a top 3 spot here, as Kulo will be their next opponent. But again, big performance for them, a big victory, and a big showing so far in, again, our Game 7 Open. This is, again, the first of 4 opens in preparation to our tournament. Reminder, again, points spread out all across the top 8 teams here. And you can really get yourself not only some good cash, but some good placements here as well. As again, Kula will be seeing next. That is, I think it's Crazy, Risky, and Raggio, so that'll be a good roster once we get to see it. But for us, we're going to go to a quick break. When we come back, it will be the winners finals, a best of 5 to see who'll guarantee at least a top 2 spot. Reminder again that the points in this tournament split in favor of the top place teams. I mean, if you are the number 1 team, you're already, what is it, 20 points better, I think it is? How many points do you get for first place in this? Yeah, it's 20 points better. Reminder, compare that to third, which is 12. It's a pretty big increase. So we're going to go to break. When we come back, we'll have the winners finals for you all. Welcome back. Sorry about that, everybody. Seems like it seems like the teams wanted to start before I was ready, but we'll get our match started in just a few moments here for all of you. This is again the Game 7 Esports Winter Open 1s. One sec. There we go. We'll get the bracket up again here, but we're back. We're ready, and we actually got a bit of a team name change here. Turns out I shouldn't have been saying that other team name, the team name for first seed. They're now TRR in our bracket, so we'll confirm and get things going. This is, by the way, a best of 5. So a little bit. So a new match just beginning here. Here we go. Our best of 5 will now begin. Oh, you know what? Our overlay is not correct. There it is. Now it is correct. TR is on the orange. This is Crazy, Risky, and Raggio. Our number 1 seed this tournament. Tranana Z has been making quite the run so far. We'll see how much further they can get. The Grand Finals awaits the winner of this matchup. As TR trying to get things started initially here, as it will be Tranana Z in field, already looking for one. The TR team full of a bunch of Spanish-speaking players. Raggio, I know, is, I believe, Peruvian, I want to say, so full of a bunch of Spanish-speaking players. They've been a fun team to watch back when I was in Tranana Esports. Got to see Risky and Raggio both compete. A very good team. There's a reason why they're our top team in this tournament. The reason why so far this bracket they haven't had too many issues as things have gone on. They've been waiting a while for this match, and here's your chance to get a reminder. $100 up for grabs only for the top 2 teams. However, if you win this, you guarantee not only part of the prize pool, but you guarantee at least 16 points against your overall rankings for that Game 7 Winter Cup, which will be only weeks away. The top teams here, they'll definitely be looking to do it. I think the teams that don't do as well, the teams that don't make it super far in this tournament, likely to make changes and kind of forfeit their points in search of a better team. Realistically, if you can do really well in this tournament, you might have a team that maybe able to secure their spots. But for Tranana Z, just trying to obviously get as far as they can in this bracket. They're already facing a lot of offense from TR. Is Crazy to Risky. This one blocked by Train as Raggio will jump in next, and TR keeps the offense moving. Local Banana running out of space, and Crazy will be blocked by Train, who's had a couple crucial saves for his team last series. TRR will be watching themselves on defense. Oh, but gotta be careful there. A big challenge wasted. Local Banana with the first goal in the winners finals, and it is right off this 50 from Train that forces Crazy out of the position. I think that's how you pronounce his name, is Crazy. I never know with some of these players, but what I do know is that that's a big win right now. As Raggio, cleared away by Train, will be Risky now. As Stills, Raggio off the back wall, will be Train again. And Tranana Z looking to keep themselves up on offense as it's Local Banana. Challenged by Risky. TR looking for the first of the winners finals. They won't get there just yet, as it's Raggio now, and it's saved away. And we haven't even mentioned yet about the lower finals, which will be streaming after this matchup. As Train's gonna get a second goal for Tranana Z. Yet another overcommit here for TR. They gotta be careful here with how aggressively they're playing. This Tranana Z defense has been stellar so far tonight, and it's the reason why they've been able to do as well as they have so far. But again, that lower final, scary position. It's a best of 3, so losing this, you'd have to play a best of 3 just to get yourself a spot in that grand finals. It is a brutal match. And considering just how good some of the teams are in this tournament that are in that lower bracket, you really wouldn't want to have to play against any of them, as TR will win the challenge. Train will keep the play moving here as it will get around Raggio. Train still on the dribble. Risky will win the play as it will find Raggio. Local Banana. Risky now. Gonna drop things off, just keeps it in the corner, and Crazy's out of position! Oh my goodness, Local Banana got him out of the net. I mean, who expects a shot from that position? My goodness, Local Banana with a complete surprise for TRR. And Tranana Z are poised to take this first game in quite dominant fashion for a team that's generally has lost game one of their last 2 matches, including the one that we just saw on this stream. TRR may just find their match here in a side that I don't think anybody was expecting to make this kind of a run. As Local Banana now will find a play, trying to find the assist for Train. Already up 3-0. Tranana Z really don't need another goal at this point. But they'll be more than happy to take it here, especially against again, a TRR team that is, again, one of the is our top team in this bracket by seeding here. As Crazy, oh, and he's giving it away. It's a free play for Train. Risky will keep it back as TR still upfield. Challenge won by Risky. Stills, Raggio to clear. This one, flick to Train. He won't have the shot on the end of it, but again, Tranana Z don't need those shots. And to be fair, this game, it's been closer than maybe the scoreline has shown. A lot of the goals have come off of TR overcommits. If we don't see nearly as many overcommits from TR, maybe a 1-0 scoreline for Tranana Z. It's been that close, that's for certain. Just a couple mistakes for TR has definitely done them in here in this game, and with time running out for them, I don't think they're going to be able to come back in time. Speaking of time, only 30 seconds left in Game 1. Well, again, what is our first of 2 best-of-5 matches, 2 or 3 best-of-5 matches. The Grand Finals is also best-of-5. And Tranana Z will have to play carefully here. Raggio trying to put a bit of force on Stills. Won't be able to find it, but TR just hoping that they can get something this game. They've been goalless so far. And Tranana Z will keep them that way until the very end of this game. So, for the underdogs, yet another surprise here for themselves. Game 1 for them. They'll be the ones that get things started here. And Tranana Z continuing their incredible surprise victories as they come. Here we go. Into game number 2 almost immediately here. TR really faced on a lot of pressure right now. As Risky, they're back by Train and a wide open net already. TR with their first. And it comes courtesy of Raggio. A bit of a gimme, to be honest. That is a terrible touch from Train, right to the wrong person. And TR looking hopeful to make that Grand Finals. Well, they'll all start if they hope they can get it from here. And so far, a bunch of mistakes so far this Grand Finals. I haven't really seen a lot of true consistency. Give it a little bit of time and we might see things slowly adjust for these teams as TR, challenged by Local Banana, Stills will not go for it here. And again, Tranana Z staying quite passive on defense. It's worked so far, but considering that most of their goals last game came from overcommits out of TR, they're gonna have to find ways to sort of allow their own offense to succeed. We saw them do it last series after dropping Game 1. But a much tougher team here in TR. And again, where Tranana is going to have to do a lot to get their plays going as Local Banana spent for Stills. Easily blocked by Raggio as that shot not high enough. As tap back, Local Banana will win that challenge and a infield play that Risky will get to. Challenged by Stills. Infield for Raggio. Train. Now Crazy. Oh, he's ran into his own teammate there in Raggio. That's not going to make things easy for him. And Tranana Z more than happy to keep the offense going. As Local Banana up in the air. Flip reset. You better believe it is. As Raggio will get back to it. Tranana Z hopeful on that play. Set themselves up to a good spot, but this TR team's fast. You're going to have to play a little bit faster than that if you're going to get goals against them. Especially with the recoveries that they have. That's Crazy. Easily kept away by Local Banana. As he'll get the flick past Raggio. Now with a play in front, Risky to clear. Straight to Stills though, and Crazy won't have this. Raggio's already called him off though. As an attempted pass from Train will go nowhere. Tranana Z hold on to it. Local Banana to the corner. Crazy to Raggio. Stills will win this one as it's Local Banana chasing down Risky. cleared away. Train off the sidewall. Now Stills to follow, looking for Local Banana, but another demo from TR getting rid of another option. There've been very few demos so far tonight, but TR has done a great job at shutting up those passing attempts out of Tranana Z. They've been searching for the ones for certain anyway to get on the field. They're really trying to utilize each other. But again, TR has done a great job at cutting out the options, as now Risky and Edgeable bump attempts. Well, he was just looking for the speed there, and it will work out in his favor. KRZ, crazy. 2-0 for TR in Game 2, and after what was a disappointing Game 1 for this side, this Game 2 is a lot more like what we expected. As here goes Stills. Second touch keeps this one in the air, as now goes Risky off his own back wall. Tranana Z will stay with it as an infield pass to Train. Raggio gets there. And Raggio with a save that keeps TR up by 2. Now the bump will actually not hurt TR too much. Raggio still's got this one, and he's looking for Crazy. As here goes Local Banana. That one, I don't know if I like that touch from Raggio, as it's straight down. Crazy will have to help him out. And Tranana Z to the back wall. Stopped by Crazy. Train. Oh, he's faked out a couple players here. Won't get it past everyone with it, though. But low boost here for TR. And a very tough position to be in. They are not having a good time getting out of their own half of the field. It's finally a clear and a little bit of boost to work with. Risky will give his team some time. And a demo as well means that they're likely to keep the offense, at least for now, but a chase after the ball. Crazy will take it. Here he goes. Second touch. Stills can't get there. And TRR just taking what they can get. What a recovery in Game 2 after how bad Game 1 looked for them. This Game 2 has looked a whole lot better, although they will concede off the kickoff to Local Banana. An aggressive play, just falling right back to Raggio. Local Banana will beat him to it. TR still up by 2. They're not under too much pressure. There's another challenge here. Off the kickoff, won by Tranana Z. And Local Banana once again with it. Flip resets. Won't get anywhere with it though. As here goes Train, and a pretty simple block for Raggio. Local Banana now. Flip reset, not there. Stills the challenge. Train as Local Banana. And this one off the back. In front for Stills. Wide of the net, but here goes Train, and he can't find the shot. Too many defenders. Too little room to work with. And Tranana Z facing quite a decent deficit with so little time left. Yet another bump on Train. That'll move him from the offense. He'll look in field, and it's Stills! Raggio to block. Train needs this one, but it won't go in, and TRR will take Game 2 and even the series at 1 game each. Crucial for them. They've been looking for those victories. And a big one here. Game 2, a complete turnaround from what was a very slow Game 1. And a very lackluster showing. Very few shots, though, from them. Only 4 this game for Raggio, Risky, and Crazy. Compare that to the 10 of Tranana Z. Tranana Z still has a lot of offense. But a lot of their best options cut away by this TRR offense. As our lower bracket kind of getting spicy right now. I think ZAVE Esports are playing in it. Who are they playing against? They're playing against Null. Winner of that will be in our lower finals. The loser of this series will have to play against them for that grand final spot. The winner of this reminder will not only get into the grand finals, get up out of that prize pool, get a guarantee at least of 16 points. They also guarantee that they'll have 2 chances to win the whole thing. Again, reminder, we're doing bracket reset rules for this tournament. as Train will keep the dribble. Tranana Z looking to pick up from what they had in game 1 that worked so well. Crazy. Blocked by Train, Stills to keep things going, and Tranana Z again have some pretty strong chemistry. That's one of the reasons why they've done so well this tournament, has been that chemistry. Often you can beat teams that are far above you in the seeding just by knowing how everybody kind of plays with each other. And knowing how your teammates work around you. It would not surprise me if this is not the first time these 3 players have been teammates before. I wouldn't know. I actually have no clue if these players have played on teams together, but it wouldn't surprise me if this is not their first, because they definitely are playing like they know each other. As a little headlock here, Risky and Stills kind of getting stuck to each other. They'll break it up eventually here, and Tranana Z looking to take their chances on the 3v3 as Local Banana. Train. I don't know what's happening here, but Tranana Z having a very tough time wrestling the ball away. They'll be forced back as it is... Oh, what a fake from Risky! Fool Tranana Z! And will take goal 1 just like that. Catches Local Banana with the early jump. Train, expecting the pass, was never ready for a shot straight at him. And TR more than happy to take that first goal for, again, being the favorites in this series. A huge advantage for them and a big game to win, although it won't be held for long. Local Banana all by himself will even it up as not only does he take this challenge off the corner, but he takes out Risky. Raggio, not expecting Risky to lose that challenge, wasn't there for it. Local Banana just jumping in. Tranana Z with an even 1-1 scoreline. As that challenge will be taken away. Crazy. Local Banana challenged anyways. Will be TR. Tranana Z will watch as it's pinched away. As now goes Raggio. Infield. Crazy to clear. Raggio is up. Train. And Tranana Z really picking up the pace now in Game 3 after having seen what happened to them in Game 2. A much more eager Tranana Z to get involved. This is the kind of Tranana Z that has been scaring teams all night. Is this eager offense that's willing to push up, that's taking their opportunities, and is taking a whole lot of them. Their midfield's especially been strong, along with their defense. Just the ability to force teams into a long battle. And an exhausting one at that. Tranana Z know they can win the long game. And Miller, they found a great way to get a lead here, as Train never looked like missing from there. And Tranana Z with the lead back in their favor. Or sorry, the lead in their favor. I guess they never really had it to begin with this game. As Risky easily kept out, and TR still searching for some offense here. And Tranana Z transitions especially been terrible for them. In Game 1 it was the overcommit, so we didn't get to see much of it. This game we've seen a lot more of it. I mean, that last goal, a prime example of what this Tranana Z team can do when they're moving up with pace. They're a scary team and they don't have a problem taking on TR one-on-one. Their passes especially have been a useful aspect of that transition. They seem to know when to put 2 players up and when not to. They always have options, as it will be Stills. No option taken there. Played a Crazy. Now back to Risky. I thought for a second he was looking back for Crazy, but he'll instead take his time on offense. Although you won't get very far with it, as it's cut away by Tranana Z as Stills and Train work together. Roger to clear it back. Local Banana's got to chase him down here. Kept away for now. As Tranana Z looking for match point in this tournament. Would be a huge surprise to see the 7th seed of all teams make it to the grand finals, but again, they've been playing very well. That spot looking more and more likely for the heavy underdogs this tournament. And a lower bracket finals, which will almost undoubtedly be quite something to watch. Tranana Z looking to avoid what would be the chaos that it usually is, that match in the lower brackets. Again, we'll be streaming that later tonight. Right after this winner's finals is Local Banana. Will clear it away. Now he's going to be chased down by Crazy. That's going to go towards net. Raggio will get there in time, but he won't have the boost to work with anything. So it's now Stills. Crazy to Risky. They just need it gone at this point. TR. Maybe they can take their chance on offense. In front, Stills to clear. Everybody went for that one. TR may still be able to get one more chance here in regulation to tie this game instead of going down with match point against them. Raggio with the first one. Risky, almost nothing to work with. He needs Crazy to help. It's kept up off the side wall as Tranana Z still challenging. Risky, very close to the ground. Stills will win the challenge. This one rolling. It is Raggio who will not be there in time. Tranana Z is one game away from the grand finals and with 2 chances to win the tournament in it. Boy, the number of shots they've had these games. It's 6 this game, not a lot, but you compare that to the 3 of this TR team, all 3 from Risky, by the way. That offense has been a pain to deal with so far. And this Tranana Z team looking to march their way to a top 2 finish at least. We've gotten an update, by the way. ZAVE Premier beat Null. I said ZAVE Esports, it's ZAVE Premier actually, who actually got their chance. They just beat Null. They're in the lower finals right now. The losers finals. They're playing against the loser of this series, and that might be TR if they cannot win this game. It's looking more and more likely that that could be the case. Tranana Z, they're 1 win away from being a 7th seed with 2 chances to win the tournament. As will be Local Banana. Raggio, bumped out by E-Train Adams. Stills, being chased from behind by one player. He's got a player in front as well, and Crazy forced to give it up. Tranana Z will now need to take the ball away, but they'll do just fine with that as TR sort of not recognizing those challenges. Sent 2 and got nothing. Has now bumped out as Raggio. Local Banana straight to Crazy as it's Stills to clear. Risky off the corner. And E-Train Adams will have this one. As Crazy again. Bumps his E-Train. He still has this, though. Oh, Stills whiffed on it, though. Could have been a great chance to shoot. Instead, he'll pass this one back, and Train will keep the offense going. Does he have options? No, he won't. He'll go himself. Risky's there. And Tranana Z keeping themselves in offense. Local Banana. Infield pass. It's Train. Blocked. Stills will keep the plays upfield. As Raggio to Risky. And Risky to the blue half of the field. 30 boost in the tank. Midfield pass. Raggio the option. And TR with the lead. Risky. Waiting and waiting. Just so patient. Forcing one player to commit. Leaving only one in net. If he goes early there, there's 2 players in net. They're both jumping for that block. Instead, he just takes his chance with the odds. 1-on-1's a whole lot better than a 1-on-2. That's a wide open net. Oh, and he missed it. That should be 2-0 for TR. A big chance gone, and now here goes Train. Oh, he's missed this one as a roll off the back wall. Tranana Z will have to go yet another game coming back from a 1-goal deficit. They did it last game. Local Banana now. Sent back by Risky. Waiting patiently in net. Stills, Raggio. Off the post yet again. Another big chance for Raggio that could have been taken. Tranana Z. Gotta be careful with where they're hitting that ball because a good amount of the clears are going right up the midfield. And to be fair, they're trying for those passes, but when you hit the ball up the midfield like that, you're at a lot more risk for your opponents to shoot straight at your goal. And it's not nearly as safe as playing it to the sidewall, which is where most teams find their clears. Tranana Z's got to play a bit carefully here as Train not able to get around Crazy. Risky challenged by Stills, and up goes Local Banana. Tranana Z just staying in the faces of TR. Their offense, their pressure's done a lot of good work for them. They gotta find a way to make sure their shots do the same. Train. Kept away as Raggio, using everything he has just to slow down Tranana Z. Upfield, double commits. Not a good sign here for TR, but that's a crucial touch for Raggio. That'll give him a whole lot more time to recover. Local Banana. To Train, low boost, Stills. Forced to jump. As now, Risky, dunked away. Offense for Tranana Z if they can take this one, but oh man, just great control from Crazy. Tranana Z trying to play a patient game. What was a bump attempt, won't go very far. Train. Crazy. Raggio. Off the back wall. Train and with Local Banana. Pinched back. Is there anybody home? Crazy will be. And we still got a minute left in this game. Tranana Z haven't been able to find any goals just yet, but they're getting close. I do worry though with how many people they're setting up for these plays. If TR can catch them on a counterattack, we haven't really seen a reliance on that for TR, but you know it's there for them, as this could be it. Local Banana will get there and keep this game at least close enough. And now winning the challenge too. Crazy. Forced out by Stills. Train, oh, doesn't get the boost in time. Raggio infield. Cut away by Local Banana. Now Train, low resources. And again, TR winning the play right now just based on boost control. Anybody upfield for Tranana Z just doesn't have enough to keep the ball up where they want it to be. Doesn't have enough to let their teammates get there in time. Tranana Z sort of hoping that they can keep offense, and they're running out of time too. Raggio trying to end the game here. He's just going to waste time with an air dribble. Now on target, forced in by Train. Time running out for Tranana Z. Champions Field may be a very likely outcome here unless they score. Stills, risky to block, double commit. He won't get another touch, but he won't need it. CRR forces this series to Game 5. And we got a Champions Field for yet another matchup with Tranana Z. They won the last one in a reverse sweep. There's no reverse sweep possibility here. Tranana Z, but though we'll have to play on the do or die game yet again here. They've had multiple matches where they've had to go the distance. Ever since the winners quarterfinals, they've now got a third round in a row where they've had to go all the way to Champions Field to win it. A long night so far. That lower finals will be up next. The loser of this will be on stream still. The winner will go to the grand finals and get to relax a little bit longer before the last match of the evening. Tranana Z would love it to be them. They're already looking for a good start. As a quick play for Crazy will stop that from being anything more dangerous. TRZ have scored first in the last 2 games. Gonna make it 3 now in the last 3. As Train blocked by Crazy. Local Banana. Up he goes. He's got plays. But again, no support. Tranana Z not willing to take those chances. They're not winning the midfield because of it. That just means that in time, TRR's offense is going to find ways to succeed. Tranana Z's got to make a bit of a change here. They've got to be willing to go upfield. And more importantly, they've got to be able to win some challenges for their teammates to follow. As here's Train. Local Banana off the side. Trying to find that self-pass, but Raggio knew better than it. As off the back wall. Surely it's off the crossbar. A chance missed by Risky. And what was essentially an open goal for him. Tranana Z will be saved by the 4th defender. And it's cleared away. Crazy. Stopped by Train. Tranana Z are still in the search for some offense. As Raggio cleared back by Crazy. Stills. Raggio. Train to save. Risky now. Still Train. Local Banana. Infield pass! Someone's there! Train! And it's easily kept out too slow. Raggio catches to it and now goes crazy. Everybody in! It's a bump on Risky that will get rid of it. Tranana, Z, all of them in panic mode. TR's done a great job at forcing them out of position, but here goes a shot! Just too high. Tranana, Z, keep it though. As Stills, looking for Train, maybe looking for Local Banana, who jumps in and takes out his own teammates. And again, the offense, as soon as it started for Tranana Z, it ends just like that. These quick counters not working as they had before. As now goes Raggio. Dunked away. Risky. Off the corner. Half the game gone. Still nothing scored just yet. Double commit now for Tranana Z. They'll keep the push going, but again, low boost, really going to force them back. Train has nothing. Stills with only 48 off the back. It's in front of the goal. Train will clear it, but he won't get that far. Local Banana straight down the midfield, and a great chance for Risky. Raggio off the ceiling. Maybe a great chance. Local Banana will prevent Risky from having that shot. And man, so much defense for Tranana Z. No matter how well they've been playing this evening, they're not going to hold on forever. They've got to get out of their own half, and they've got to do it soon. Stills bumped! It's in! CRR break the defense! And a crucial bump will do it from Stills. Sorry, on Stills from Risky. CRR finally break through after all this time. And are now only 101 seconds away from the grand finals being where they'll be seen next. Risky. Demo on one. Unable to save. It's a wide open net for Crazy. Another demo. And yet another goal from the physicality as Train taken out. Not only does that remove a defender, but it's smokescreen Local Banana. He can't see where the flick's going. TRR will be more than happy now to take a doubled lead and force Tranana Z into even more aggression. Aggression that they just haven't been able to show at the end of this series. Well, that might be number 3 too. Raggio just missing the net there from that close. And Tranana Z still at a loss of offense as Risky is looking for something insane from there. Off the side, Raggio keeps it away. And TR staying on offense as Local Banana now. The dribble to the ceiling. Stills. Dunked by Crazy. Tranana Z. If they want to get anything out of tonight, they've got to get in the grand finals. Local Banana has one here. Just a pinch from Train, but it works as Raggio forced away by Stills. 42 seconds and in need of a goal. Tranana Z will have to find something miraculous. A fake on the kickoff. I don't know if that was intentional. I better hope it was, as some demos will slow them down. Train cut away by Risky. Crazy. Just keeping it airborne. He'll get around one. Now Local Banana. This one midfield. Risky to shoot. Stills to be there. Demo to by Crazy. Raggio now. Just forcing Tranana Z to jump. Risky. Staying on the ball. He'll take some boost as well, but Tranana Z have plenty. Infield pass. Crazy. We'll stop that one from finding the goal. As now it's Train. He's got to score here. Local Banana stopped. And TRR will win the series and advance to the grand finals. As for Tranana Z and their incredible underdog story, it's still alive, but it will need to be done in the lower bracket. Their next match, the lower finals, against ZAVE Premier. A tough match to say the very least here. This is a solid ZAVE Premier team. Deadwalker, Delta Fusions, and Ice. A good team for certain, and another best of 3 coming up very soon here, but that does mean for TR, they're in the grand finals. They don't have to worry too much. They're going to be off to a bit of a break, as will we. We'll be back with the lower finals for Tranana Z and for ZAVE Premier. Only one of those two teams will get a chance at the prize pool. We'll see who it is after this short break. Well, we're already back that quickly here. The lower finals is just a few moments away as ZAVE Premier takes on Tranana Z for a shot at the grand finals against TRR. We'll be live with that in just a moment here. This is it, a best of 3. Loser gets nothing except for 16 points, except for 12 points. The winner will get a chance to take on the TRR side in the grand finals. So it's a best of 3 that determines this. As here we go, let's get things going now. We've waited long enough here. ZAVE Premier with Reese, Delta Fusion, and Deadwalker taking on the Tranana Z team that we've been seeing all night long here in the lower finals, the losers finals, if you will. Whatever it's called, whatever you call it. Only the winner of this will get to be in the Grand Finals. Reminder, Grand Finals is a bracket reset series, so loser of this will have to win 2 straight matches against TRR to take the tournament. It'll be 2 straight best of 5s. At the very least, you guarantee at least a little bit of that prize pool, so a top 3 finish, more than happy for a lot of these teams to take, as an early shot, Loca Banana already. And Tranana Z would love their rematch. They went to Game 5, champions failed, had a real close battle. I'm sure they'd like to take that one back. As I think Deadwalker is in the, is it the Maki? No, it's not the Maki. What's it called? The, not the Maki. I know it has a funny name. It's the Hot Wheels car. It looks like the what's it called? I'm sure someone in chat will remind me of it. It's a decently popular car. I've seen a good amount of people use it. I'm sure someone will tell me. It's not the Maki. That's definitely not what it's called. That's a different car. Well, whatever it is, it's looking to get things started here as Reese, already putting one on, will be Delta Fusion up. Now here goes Dead Walker. Stills, and another car choice we haven't mentioned. He's in a, I believe, is that a breakout that he's in right now, as Reese will score here, tie this game at 1. That's definitely, that's not a breakout, is it? No, it is a breakout. I am right, it is a breakout. Someone in chat reminded me of the other car at some point, I'm sure. As this offense will continue infield pass, Train's gonna stretch his way upfield. Cleared back by ZAVE Premier, the only remaining team out of the ZAVE Esports organization. Had to beat a couple other teams just to get to this point. That low bracket's scary, that's for certain. ZAVE Premier would love their shot in the Grand Finals. I found out what it's called, by the way. It's called the Fast Forward, not the Mach. I was like, the Mach-E is definitely the sports car. It's definitely a sports car. It's called the Fast Forward, that's what it is. I'm sure someone in chat told me. As the offense continues now again, Tranana Z holding ZAVE in. They're looking a whole lot better here than they did in their last series, that's for certain. The last match with them playing a lot more defense than they would have liked, especially by the end of that match when CR started to figure them out. Tranana Z gonna have a lot to do here, as played off the back will be saved away. Now kept upfield, as it will be Delta Fusion. Stills looking for a high chip. Reese keeps it back. And ZAVE Premier looking for a goal to take the lead here. And again, in such a short series, again, this being a best of 3, you have a lot that you're going to have to do in what will be a very short amount of time. Again, anybody can lose at this point. And for Tranana Z, again, having lost in the winners finals in a match that was as close as it could have gotten, looking to find ways to break through as a double tap. Jumping in is Delta Fusion. ZAVE Premier have found a second, and it's Deadwalker who put Local Banana on a string, kept him waiting on the double tap. And for Local Banana, he has to cover the net there. He doesn't know if it's going to be on target or not. It won't be, but ZAVE Premier will make sure it is by the end of that play. Tranana Z at risk of, you know, what they had to face earlier in this tournament, being a reverse sweep in a best of 3. At least they'd be at risk of elimination if they don't win this game. Again, 3rd place gets nothing in this tournament, so it'd be all that work just for nothing in their favor. Again, they would get points, but like a lot of these teams early in these tournaments are just looking for strong performances, strong wins. Points aren't going to matter as early for some of these teams. By the end of these by the later, I think, qualifiers, you're going to see a lot more reliance on getting points. For now, though, that is really not the concern of a lot of these rosters. We're still months away from the Winter Cup. A lot of these teams are almost certainly going to make changes during that amount of time. As Tranana Z looking to clear it away, ZAVE Premier will keep it up in the air. As now Stills, challenged by Delta Fusion. A little bit of offense now working for Tranana Z, as They'll force Dead Walker to his own wall, and down a double commit. And Steel's jumping in as well, so everybody's upfield now, and they've all pushed up too high. Reese just missed it, though. He'll be pretty unhappy. That is about as easy as they come in a 3-1 lead that would have certainly put Tranana away out of this game. They've now got to force themselves to play a little bit more defense by the end of this. They better hope Tranana doesn't score as well. Because that's big open net miss for Reese, who's got to come back to haunt them. Infield pass will be kept out by Delta Fusion. Stills now. 30 seconds to go. And ZAVE Premier doing good enough to keep their offense. Delta Fusion. It's around 1. Now trying to get through Train. Local Banana. Dead Walker. Will take the play. He's got a flick to the back, and it's Reese! Stopped by Train. Stills to clear. Tranana all on their goal line right now. They've got to get to the blue goal here just to have a chance at winning Game 1. It's Train. And a miss for Local Banana. Game 1 will end just like that. ZAVE Premier will be the better of the two for now. 1 win away from taking this series and going to the grand finals. So far, though, every match has gone the distance with Tranana. I wouldn't be surprised if we see something like that again. But for ZAVE Premier, the last remaining ZAVE Esports team, definitely a lot of pressure on them just to perform. TR waiting in the grand finals. As we're getting a call here, seems like one of the players out of Tranana is going to get a quick reset here. We'll get into game 2 in just a moment, but forced to run yet another reverse sweep here. Best of 3 reverse sweeps aren't uncommon, but Tranana's already had to do a couple of them. They've had to do 2 in this bracket, 1 of them on stream. Not an easy thing to do this often. And for ZAVE Premier, again, only 1 win away from the grand finals, guaranteeing at least some part of the prize pool and a good amount of points going towards that eventual Game 7 Winter Cup. Again, February 10th is the date of that tournament. Again, we're months away from it. And so here we go, into game number 2. ZAVE Premier and Tranana looking to get something going as it's already an open net. So what happened here after the kickoff? That one felt rather easy for Tranana, and you know why? Dead Walker whiffed on it. No wonder it was so easy for them. The hopes of a comeback still very much there for them, still very real. Although it will be ZAVE Premier up for the challenge. Stills will be blocked by Reese. Here goes Delta Fusion. Able to win it on the play. We'll now have Reese to follow. Local Banana. Up is Dead Walker. Delta Fusion! Well, that didn't take too long, did it? Infield pass, finding the waiting arms of Delta Fusion. And ZAVE Premier smashed this one under the crossbar for a 1-1 scoreline. And for ZAVE Premier, looking to keep the offense up and the way. Stills will shoot this one. Tranana will watch as ZAVE Premier fail to clear and then fail to challenge him in time. An open chance for Tranana, one they won't be missing. And in a spot where they'll be more than happy as it's Dead Walker. Reese denied by Stills. Delta Fusion tie game as it's a second on 2 shots for Delta Fusion and ZAVE Premier. No shortage of goal scoring at the start of game 2, that's for certain. We're not even through the first minute and we've already seen 4 in the back of the net for either side. And with Tranana and risk of elimination, ZAVE Premier are looking to take them down here and get their chance against TR. Dead Walker. Delta Fusion. Denied as Stills will jump in for the block. Dunking out one. Won't be able to fool Reese, but Train will be there. And now Deadwalker to follow. Local Banana. Up in the air to the back wall. Cleared away. Stills looking for the target. He's found it all right. He's got a hat trick here. It is a shootout right now. It's Stills with 3 goals. It's Deadwalk with the other 2. An absolute shootout, and neither side really wants to lose it right now. We may see game 3 here. For how long tonight has been already? We might be here for a whole lot longer. As Reese, airborne. Deadwalker, oh, he's hit the crossbars. That one kept away. ZAVE Premier still on this one. Train's gonna get the block. As now it's Reese. And by the way, I think I said Deadwalker has 2. It's actually Delta Fusion has 2. 2 on 3 shots now as his play off the crossbar. Will mean he'll finally have one that doesn't go in the nets. As Reese. Oh, he still has it! What a save! E-Train Adams. I don't know where this guy's got his defense from, but it has been incredible tonight to watch. He's had some miraculous blocks to keep Tranana Z, well, in the battle. And in this case, in the lead still. Stills. Played by Deadwalker. He's got Delta Fusion. Bit on target, an easy save for Train, and ZAVE Premier are going to need a little bit more than that if they're going to beat Tranana Z. Well, I almost got it there. Reese slides it across the goal line. As here goes Deadwalker. As Reese. Now Delta Fusion. Local Banana with a smart touch to keep it in to the back wall. ZAVE Premier, though, stealing the boost here. They've got some room. Local Banana. Caught by Delta Fusion. Now goes Reese. And easily cleared away by Stills. We'll find Local Banana off the back wall as it's E-Train Adams next. Cleared across. Deadwalker. 2 minutes to go. Reese. Back wall. Stills. Looking as it's Deadwalker again. Still following it as Deadwalker. On target as well. It won't be enough. This Tranana Z defense, once they're in the lead, they make it so tough to take goals against them. Oh, and that's not going to help them either. ZAVE Premier losing the ball in the midfield. Still pushing for it, though, as it's Reese. Delta Fusion! Tied again! Can Tranana Z keep him out? The answer must be a resounding no. Delta Fusion continues to score. And it's ZAVE Premier. We're looking to march onwards and forwards to victory. Deadwalker to block. Now looking to chase down E-Train Adams. Local Banana. Delta Fusion will force Train into an early play, but it's ZAVE Premier who have it. Infield pass. Smart jump from E-Train Adams. ZAVE still have this one though, but giving it away to Local Banana. Deadwalker will be next in line for ZAVE. Delta Fusion, not on target. It's counted as a shot. And Stills now. And Deadwalker to not let him have that one-on-one chance for free. Now here he goes, off the ceiling. This pace is all of a sudden picked up at the end of this game. And next goal is going to be a quick one, and a decisive one at that. For ZAVE Premier, it's likely to guarantee them a top 2 finish for Tranana Z. Their hopes of a third reverse sweep in this bracket in a best of 3 fall with them getting this next goal. Reese. ZAVE Premier, give it away. Train, past one, as he'll fake under Reese. Here goes the shot! It's in! A long shot for Delta Fusion! And that may have just been the play to knock out Tranana Z. From the midfield line, Stills stopped moving. And with 9 seconds to go in the game, is that the goal to win it for ZAVE Premier? Deadwalker to pinch midfield. Reese! And that will be a little consolation. 4 seconds left, but this game is well over. ZAVE Premier will eliminate Tranana Z from contention. They'll be into the grand finals now. And we'll let these final 4 seconds tick down. This is ZAVE Premier who will win it. A 2-0 sweep. They're in the grand finals to take on TRR. Delta Fusion with the crucial performance. 4 of the 5 goals coming from him, and all of them being the first 4 goals. For ZAVE, it will be a major victory for this team, who again lost to TRR in the winners' quarterfinals. They'll get a chance at rematch, although they will have to win 2 straight best of 5s to do so. Not an easy thing to do at all. The benefit is they've at least given themselves that chance. As again, it'll be best of 5s up next. We're gonna go to a break. When we come back, the grand finals, ZAVE Premier, TRR, our last match of the night. Welcome back, welcome back. The grand finals are right here. This is a best of 5 requiring a bracket reset. ZAVE Premier come from the lower bracket, TRR from uppers. TRR only needs to win once to take the championship. ZAVE Premier will need to win twice into best of 5s. Let's get things going here. We've been waiting long enough. They last played in the upper quarterfinals. It was a 2-1 victory for TRR, so they had to play close to ZAVE Premier. It was not an easy match for them. The ZAVE Premier team has had some pretty tough matches so far, but they've got the to the lower bracket behind them, and they'll need to make it count here. The grand finals are just ready for all of you here, part of the Game 7 Winter Open. This is the Winter Open 1. Reminder, our first of 4 opens in preparation for our Winter Cup. Again, on February 10th. We've got a lot of action here to go through, but it's TRR who only need to win once more to take the championship. ZAVE Premier will need 2 victories in order to be Open 1 champions. The only team remaining out is the ZAVE Esports side, the best of the night so far. Already took on TR once, couldn't get the win there. I would hate to be the team eliminated by TR and sent down again by TR for a second time. Although it will be risky, we'll try to get things started. TR upfield as it's risky infield. Race to clear, now KRZ. Up that side wall, we'll look for that second touch. It's in front for Raggio. Delta Fusion blocks, now it's risky, kept up in the way. Raggio sort of staying very close on. He won't be able to win that challenge as Headwalker stays close, and again, still in the fast forward. Always love a good card choice as KRZ almost at the first goal. TR almost as if they haven't left. They've been waiting for about 30 minutes. But they have kept themselves warm, clearly. That pace has not slowed down at all from this team. Fast, aggressive, definitely trying to outpace ZAVE Premier. So far, holding the majority of the offense here. ZAVE Premier coming in this tournament, a low-seeded team. Again, I think our 9th seed this tournament. They've had a couple of crazy upsets so far, as it will be Raggio now. Up is Reese, ZAVE Premier will keep this one going as it's KRZ who's hit it just a little too high. TR with a couple chances from KRZ that could have been goal 1. Again, considering that they have to sort of get themselves warmed up again, they'll need every goal they get at this point. That one's off the post. It's ZAVE Premier now who've hit the iron. 3 chances that have gone asking and have been met with the ding of the goal net. TR and ZAVE Premier both with great opportunities, but something's got to break eventually here. Just gotta find a way to put it in between the posts. As KRZ will block this one. Delta Fusion, who had everything to do with that win in Game 2. Crucial shooting accuracy that allowed ZAVE Premier to avoid another Champions Field appearance out of local Banana and Company. As now Raggio, Delta Fusion. KRZ will challenge this one as it's played up by Reese. Risky wins the play as now KRZ looking, and Raggio will finish it into the goal. TRR will get things started halfway through Game 1. Raggio to finish it. And a big moment for TR. They finally get something for their efforts. After how many efforts from KRZ hit the post? It'll be Raggio who will make sure it won't. Now Risky's gonna get a doubler. 2-0 for TR. And the quick pace action might finally be stalling ZAVE Premier long enough. With 2 minutes to go. TR is looking to hold themselves strong here and take what would be a well-deserved victory for this roster. About to go through a lot of adversity. That Game 5 on the winners' finals, setting them to this point to begin with. This has not been an easy bracket for them. There's no such thing as an easy bracket when you get all the way to the grand finals. For TR, they've had to live through it. Now they just need to get this last crucial series win. It's KRZ. Forcing out Deadwalker. Delta Fusion's got full boost. He'll be the one to follow. Risky though. Shot! And Reese gets to it. ZAVE Premier. Through the midfield as it's Risky now. To the back wall. Pinched. Infield pass. Reese doesn't have it. Neither does Deadwalker. It's Raja with an open goal. KRZ slowing it down, but he's just giving it away. Offense for TR still. Redirect up high. Deadwalker using everything to get to it. As Raggio off the side. Delta Fusion to clear. And TR doing a great job at playing with time. They've had all the offense so far, and already inside the final minute, ZAVE Premier have had only glimpses of opportunities. Risky. Taraggio. TR. Just waiting on the edge of that box for the best opportunity. 2-0 up. One more goal would all but guarantee a Game 1 victory for them. They may not even need it, though, with how fast this time is moving. And how little ZAVE Premier has been able to do to get upfield. Raggio. Resets. Wins it. KRZ! Deadwalker will keep that one out, but Risky will keep it in. Raggio on the other side won't get to it. 10 seconds and counting now. As a clear for Reese, just looking for something. Oh, a miss! There's a chance for ZAVE Premier. A whiff for KRZ. One that you don't see often from him. That's a huge mistake, and ZAVE Premier now have the opportunity to take this game back. 4 seconds. They'll need a good kickoff and then keep the ball in the air. They'll at least get a kickoff. Not a good one, though. As Risky will take the ball away. TRR with a Game 1 win. And 2 away from taking the series and the grand finals. With how much offense they have, no surprise TRR have been able to control this game. If they can just score a little bit more often, this is going to be a very quick series. They're right now in full control of this ZAVE Premier team. They just got to make sure that they continue to win out on offense and on that pressure. And again, if they can just put in a few more of those shots in the nets, rather than just outside the nets, they're going to be, simply put, too much for ZAVE Premier to handle. As already, Risky's trying to get things started. Reese will lay it up for Delta Fusion. And TR, maybe a bit too confident from Game 1. With a bit of a gift, ZAVE Premier will be more than happy to take. Everybody went up for it, and in a play where they weren't guaranteed to get anything, TR will watch their chances work against them. As now's Reese. Risky. Delta Fusion. KRZ. TR. Trying to play for that midfield as it's Raggio. And now Risky. And now Risky again. He's waiting! Oh, what a smart play from Risky! Patient as can be on the corner. With how fast TR has been playing, Deadwalker was expecting an immediate play for Risky. A complete change-up. TR at the perfect time. And what a smart play to tie this game. KRZ's been an outstanding player so far. And he's looking to continue that now. An outward pass to Raggio. Raggio up the back wall. Not able to get anything to it, but TR does get a demo and will keep the ball. KRZ, low boost, demoed away by Delta Fusion. Reese to clear. That one is up for Risky. Raggio across. He'll take it away from Delta Fusion. Risky. Infield. KRZ looking to beat out Deadwalker. And he almost did too. Got the dunk, but just not enough on it. Risky. Another play infield. TR choosing to wait on this one as Raggio. Risky. Reese pushed out the way as it's Raggio again. And TRR just continuing to keep possession, although right now they're playing a lot more on their own half of the field. ZAVE Premier have not had a lot of moments where they've been able to have considerable offense. They didn't have really any of that last game. This game, though, they've had more than their fair share. And they're making it count as Once again, it's Delta Fusion who seems to be scoring everything for them. That's the player you gotta be careful of if you're TR. Delta Fusion has been on top of things for offense. And again, with this being what would be a bracket reset grand finals requirement for ZAVE Premier, you want to make this series as fast as possible for yourself. Just get through it as quickly as possible. These kind of grand finals can be exhausting for the team from the lower bracket side. And you've just come off of a couple wins, you've really not had any time to wait. And a bracket reset, it's a long, arduous deal, that's for certain. TR have the easy job, they just need to win once. ZAVE Premier, they know what they're in for. If they win here, they've got a whole nother hour of work to go through. And it's Raggio. On the play, flip reset, denied by Reese. Now Risky. Challenges Delta Fusion. Half the game to go here as TR, again, not looking to slow down the pace of play. Raggio. Reese to clear back. Now KRZ. Risky. Raggio looking for some bumps. He won't need it though. Risky fakes it under 2. And ZAVE Premier is beat. And Risky, with his first of the game, he has already gotten an assist for himself. Involved everywhere on the offensive side of the field. And hoping for match point, TR need one more goal. Give themselves at least the chance of taking a 2-0 series lead in this grand finals, as that demo make things just a little bit tougher for Delta Fusion, as it's Risky. Oh, he need a bit better on the accuracy there, a bit too high. Up goes Raggio! Double tap, blocked by Deadwalker, who will get under it. Now KRZ, trying to deny Delta Fusion of that clear. Risky, opting to wait. Reese the first to go. He's got around Lat. Now he's got around Deadwalker. Risky still. Pass to Raggio! And Delta Fusion will deny that one. A 2-on-1. Well played for TR, but not good enough. And for a team like TR, we've had a surprisingly little amount of offense this game, little amount of control. Every chance they need to take. As KRZ pops it over 1. Now a race down the field will be met by Delta Fusion. Risky now. Reese to Delta Fusion, and ZAVE Premier to the orange half of the field. Raggio. Reese jumping in. Raggio, oh, he's looking for the boost there. He knows Deadwalker's on very little. And even then, it's TR who are going to be the ones faced with the defense here. Although KRZ quickly gets rid of it. Straight to the ZAVE Premier defense. Risky infield. Raggio trying to chase this one as it's Deadwalker who gets to it. Risky to shoot. Delta Fusion getting back. Low boost right now. ZAVE Premier all forced as Deadwalker will get up to it in time. KRZ to the back wall. To the back. To the double tap. It's Risky. And Deadwalker jumps on top of it. Not over just yet. It's Raggio with his chance. That one just not capitalized by Risky, who didn't see the play coming. 10 seconds to go. TR just need one. KRZ. Deadwalker gets to it. Now pinched in front for Raggio. Raggio steals it from under ZAVE Premier's noses. And TR are 1 second away from triple match point. A kickoff to end this game. TR will take it and lift it up in the air. Deadwalker keeps it up, but it's Risky who will keep it to the corner. He wanted to drop that to the floor. ZAVE Premier still given an opportunity, but it won't be for long. TR are now 1 game win away from taking this series and the Winter Open 1. ZAVE Premier with a much better performance. But again, TR just firing on all cylinders, literally. Look at the shots. Shot differential here. 13 out of TR, only 3 for ZAVE Premier. You're just not going to win when you're shooting that little. And Raji at the very end of this, the Peruvian with a crucial steal to take down ZAVE Premier. Who knows what would have happened if we went to overtime. But we don't have to worry about that. We're in the game 3 now, and TRR only needs to win one more. And the Winter Open one will be theirs. And so too will be $70 of that $100 prize pool. Reminder, it's split two ways, 70-30 for first and second place. TRR just needs to win once more. And with the way that things are playing out, the cards are stacked in their favor to win it. Oh, but Roger, wow, he pre-jumped that one! What a terrible decision! My goodness, that is a very gutsy call from Raggio. And a poor one at that. He doesn't need to jump early there. There's so much room between him and Reese if he just waits for what Reese will do. Even if Reese does go to the back walls he's expecting, he still has the time to challenge for it. An aggressive push, and one that was completely uncalled for. TRR are going to need to bounce back from an early deficit. And Raggio looking to be the one to do it. Deadwalker will clear it back as it's risky now. We will keep this one up. Delta Fusion sends it back. KRZ and Reese. Delta Fusion! Raggio got to that one as he jumped off his own back wall for it. Delta Fusion now. Risky. Denied as KRZ to slow him down, but not for much. Raggio chasing. He had his own boost taken there. Well, he won't have anything to work with, but neither will KRZ. Demoed out by Delta Fusion and ZAVE Premier again. Reese. And Risky recognizing that he can challenge. But at least keep ZAVE Premier in their own half of the field. Allow time for his teammates to get some resources and to recollect themselves. Raggio. KRZ. Bit of a light first touch, not able to keep up with it though. And TRR will continue their challenges as it's Deadwalker. And TRR, we're just winning the challenges right now, playing a very fast challenge. If ZAVE Premier realizes that TRR is trying to play with speed, they might start to slow things down on offense. We've seen TRR sort of make their own mistakes from how fast they're playing. They definitely have a tendency to outplay themselves. If ZAVE Premier can just recognize that, we're talking about a lot of room for them to work with, and a couple decisions that could force TR into some real bad judgments. For now though, only one goal to help them. And TR looking poised to take that goal away from ZAVE Premier. As Raggio, again looking for that steal, will leave it in front. But nobody there to challenge. TR's again sent to defense. And again we'll go right back upfield with it. Risky. He's denied that one. KRZ! Bouncing ball. He's hit it just high again. Couple chances this series that have gone completely away for TRZ. As TRR again. Sure, a little bit annoyed that they haven't gotten that goal back just yet. Raggio. KRZ up to stop ZAVE Premier. Here goes Raggio. Now Risky. Bumps out Delta Fusion as it's Deadwalker. Raggio. I can't believe he still has this. A dribble. Reese gets denied. It's KRZ. He's missed it. Oh, a big chance. And man, KRZ, he's had far too many of those to not score at least one of them. ZAVE Premier are going to be more than happy that they haven't been scored on. They really should have. That 1-0 scoreline still stands from that early misjudgment from Raggio. Risky, across, bumps Deadwalker as well. Delta Fusion to clear. KRZ's got to get up for it. Raggio with a touch to try to find a teammate. Risky will be that one, as Raggio's already airborne. And Reese, looking for the dunk, won't get there. Deadwalker. And a minute now left in this game for TRR. Definitely the weakest they've looked all series. They've just not hit their shots so far. A lot of opportunities, but a lot of opportunities that could have been better. Still have time though, and a good couple chances at least in this game to pull things back. And again, even then, they're still not even at risk of dropping this series to begin with. As it will be Risky, the pinch, Rajayo, Risky, can't challenge, he will keep the play up. Although Delta Fusion's gonna have this one. And again, TR, forced back, Dead Walker. Risky to play, 20 seconds now, TR unable to even get out of their own half of the field at this point, as it's desperate times for them. Rajayo can't deny Reese. Risky's up, but it's Deadwalker to beat him. TRR, everybody running low as it's in front of their goal. Rajayo with a pop-up, now a clear. KRZ chasing it, but he won't get there. ZAVE Premier stay alive in the grand finals for at least one more game, as we'll head into what will be Game 4. And is the start of the ZAVE Premier reverse sweep. Game 4 up next. The reverse sweep. For ZAVE Premier, still not something they can talk about now. But for this TRR roster, their hope, obviously, to get the win here and not have to worry about having to play in Game 5 or in a bracket reset where so often the team from lowers does win. Game 4 now. TR can still win the series here without the risk of ZAVE Premier taking it from them. But after this game, if they lose this, now you're talking about ZAVE Premier with the real ability to win it. For TR, last game only decided by one mistake from Maggio. Really, it will be decided by one mistake from Maggio, but it really was a culmination of that and a ton of missed opportunities. TR, I still feel like is playing as the better team, but the shooting accuracy is definitely of question, and it has been this whole series. They've had issues with being able to score since Game 1. TR. The win in this series will fall on them being able to hit their shots. Oh, that's not a good touch from Risky off the back. KRZ just gets enough on it to stop ZAVE Premier from thinking about taking their opportunity. As now Risky will get around to Reese. Denied by Dead Walker. KRZ next to it. And he's playing right into Reese too. I don't know if ZAVE Premier really deserved this offense, but TR getting stuck on a couple challenges. Will have to play a little bit of defense here, as they'll send themselves upfield again. Reese can only get as far as Risky. Raggio's waiting. He'll be up for this one. Already up in the air, pre-jumping that pass. Raggio's not afraid of those pre-jumps, that's for certain. He loves them, but those passes so far have not been able to meet him. As it's Deadwalker, who is going to be stopped by Raggio. The bouncing ball will be played right to him. Reese now. ZAVE Premier with a little bit of room upfield. Raggio to win the challenge though, and he's got room, but he's not going to take it. It's KRZ. Now back to Raggio. TR once again back in that midfield control, but still unable to break it. Break the ZAVE Premier team. They haven't even had any real great shots so far. No real opportunities yet this game. I'm sure that'll change very soon as somebody can get past a couple defenders. KRZ. Deadwalker already airborne. Now goes Risky. Delta Fusion. I don't know if that was meant to be a fake or not, but it didn't work either way. And here goes Raggio. Smart from Delta Fusion, just get in the way. TR has been able to keep so much offense. But ZAVE Premier is doing a good job at challenging them early. Not letting them hold in, not letting them dig into control. Even if TR does keep the ball possession, the fact that they can't get the ball to stay in that blue half is making it a lot tougher for them to score. Although, I think they'll have a chance here. Deadwalker gets to it, but TR back on offense. And now Risky, back wall. Demo on one, Delta Fusion chasing it. And TR unable to make the most of that demo. Again, just having to supply the midfield. Raggio. One goal will surely be enough for either team, and it's gonna do it! How does that go in? Of all goals to find the net, it's that one from Raggio. He just squashes Reese. I can't believe that's the goal that beats ZAVE Premier. And TR now just need to hold on for the last moments of this game. Raggio looking for another. Stopped by Delta Fusion. KRZ won't have it. Risky will. And thankfully for TR, that doesn't become anything worse than it could have been. As Reese. Risky. Reese again. KRZ denied! ZAVE Premier! With Reese walking forward. Relentless in search of that goal, and I mean, he'll take it any way they come. TRR, who had that lead, now have to fight for it again. And Raggio looking to do it. Won't be able to score off the kickoff, though. As Delta Fusion doing a great job at conserving his room and conserving his resources now. It's KRZ up the back. Played mid, Reese to clear. Raggio. Past one. Delta Fusion just trying to slow things down. He can't overcommit here. As KRZ now, Reese on nothing. KRZ, 30 seconds left in this game. TRR have won in these last moments before, back in game 2. Now Risky, resets. Everybody in for ZAVE Premier. But they'll keep it out. At least give themselves some time to work with. Raggio. Risky. Raggio will be up next. He's got Risky, and Risky's got a net in sight. Keeps it up high. Race there. Raggio to end it. He's hit the post. That would have won the tournament. Instead, we go to overtime. And ZAVE Premier still have their hopes of a reverse sweep here in the grand finals. Risky whiffed. Race to take it. Dead Walker can't put it past Raggio. TR again with chances this game, and they better hope it's the chances that won't haunt them for the rest of this series. Risky will win it. Deadwalker doesn't have the flip reset, and up goes TR. Risky, the double to win it. It's off the bar and out, and cleared away by Deadwalker. Raggio across the goal line. Still Raggio. KRZ. Up is Risky. He's bumped. Still on it is Risky. Raggio! The Peruvian ends it. And TRR take the grand finals. The tournament win is theirs, and ZAVE Premier will be faced with taking second place. 2 games here with a crucial ending, courtesy of Raggio. TR with the victory. And with the win in Game 7, in the Game 7 Esports Winter Open 1. Our first of, again, of 4 tournaments with points being dispersed. We're not too far away from our next one, though. That'll be December 9th. But for Raggio and the rest of TR, the win is theirs. And it's, again, well-deserved with all that they had to do. That is huge for these teams. As for now, what a big win, what a big tournament, and what a start to the Game 7 Winter Cup. Again, our first of 4 qualifying events. And it will be TRR who take it. at the end of the play here. Raggio, Risky, and KRZ will win this one. And just for tonight, what a win it is. Again, we'll be live again December 9th with the second of the Game 7 Winter Opens. For all of my US fans who have been watching, again, I hope you all have a good Thanksgiving. To all of you to the TR side, congratulations on your win. To all of you watching again, thank you so much. Hopefully we'll get to see you guys again. Join us in future events to take your shot at the Game 7 Winter Cup. But for now, have a great rest of your evening, everyone. It was great having you all. And as soon as we get a raid out to all of you, thank you all so much for being so supportive, for being here to watch this action as it happened. For now, though, take care. Have an amazing rest of the night again. Thank yous to Game 7 Esports for hosting these events. We'll be back December 9th with the Winter Open number 2. For now, though, take care. Have a great night, and we'll see you again very soon.